Hey planner friends, welcome back for another video today. Thank you so much for joining me again. I am going to be attempting to get through a couple weeks of my weekly planner and my yearly planner from Papertess Designs. In these, I do my health tracking as well as my daily / functional kind of planning in here. So if you haven't watched my other videos, I do have some other videos explaining how I'm using these planners and what I'm doing with them. But what I am going to be doing today is just going back through, and you can see I have some sticky notes in here because I have not taken time the last 2 weeks to set these up. And so I've done everything on sticky notes and I want to make it all pretty like the rest of my planner. So I'm going to be jumping in and doing that. But I wanted to share with you before I start actually filming that part what tools I'm using, what kits I'm using, all that fun stuff. So let me move these guys out of the way. So what I've grabbed here, some of these are really, they match more of this Two Little Bees. So Two Little Bees, this kit here, okay, so let me back up. What I'm trying to do, if you haven't watched my other videos, is match my weekly kit that I'm using for my memory spread with my kit that goes into those two planners. So for example, this is the Two Little Bees kit that I'm using for the week of February 27th. So obviously, you know, a little bit past, I need to catch up on this, but this is the kit that I'm using in my memory planner. And so the transparent matte stickers is what I will be using that match this in my weekly health tracker and my yearly like daily functional kind of planner. So these ones here, I intended to start this video a couple weeks ago and then got hung up. I actually had a local friend who was like, hey, come tell me all the planner things. So I went and hung out with her for a few hours, and that was during my normal planning time. So I didn't get to plan for that week, which was sad, but I was also like so excited to go and share planner stuff. And she ended up purchasing some of these from Papertess Designs. So that was really cool. So time well spent, but I am very behind in my planning and content and all of that. So I'm trying to get these up. So I had pulled some things for this kit originally, and then now I have these 2 weeks as well that I'm going to share with you. So for the Two Little Bees kit, this is the transparent matte. So this is the Deco, and this is, let's see, I got to remember, I think this is the, okay, so this is the Three Musketeers add-on that they have, that she has on her page. And then this is the actual 2-page journaling kit. So I've got both of these here. I'm obsessed with these trees. I cannot wait to pull these in and see what I can do with them. So these are the things from Two Little Bees that I have that are on transparent matte. And then what I did was I pulled out some washi that I feel like will match this really well. Because if you look at this kit, the bottom washi and the headers actually have very similar washi. It is in rose gold, which is what this is. So I thought this would be a really good complement. I could pull this into my planners and it would match really well with the kit. And then this rose gold lace, because this is one of my favorites. You can tell I have 2 more backups, but I love this and I feel like that'll match really well. And then just a light pink with rose gold bows, because there's a lot of light pink in this. And I feel like this is helpful in some of the little smaller spaces. So in here, I have pulled in small washi, like in this spot. I pulled in some here. So I just pulled out some of these so that I can kind of do the same thing in that. And then I also pulled out some of these markers. I'm not sure exactly which colors I will be using, but these all match really well. And I don't know if I'm going to do brown or the gray. I don't like using the black because I feel like it's a little bit harsher. So using the gray, I think this is like a grayish color. Those work really well in that planner. And then I like to keep this guy with me because if I am using a transparent sticky note, this writes really well. This is just a Sakura, however you say that, Microperm 05. I think I have the 03 floating around too. So I'll just grab one of those usually and keep that in my little planner bag with these. So those were some of the things that I grabbed for that. And then I went through my transparent stickers and realized I have a lot of things that would work really well. So I just brought them out so that I have them handy in case I want to pull them in. But these are from Paper Trail Plans. These are just some of their alcohol ink swatches. Perfect colors for this kit. I do have these small ones from Two Little Bees as well. Look, they're almost exactly the same. These greens are a little different, but I'm probably going to use a lot of these in my actual spread, so I didn't pull them with these, and I will dip into them if I need, but I'm planning on just using some of these. So I have these ones, and then I also have this Sage watercolor sheet. I'm already missing one because I've used one from Sadie Stickers. And then my newest addiction, she has these colorways. I've shared them in other haul videos, but these are all transparent matte, so some torn paper. I've already used some of these lace strips in my last spread, but these are like a green, pink, and like gray kind of color. And then these are some little calendars. So I thought these colors all went really well. So I pulled all of these out so that I can just have a lot of different options and have a ton of fun with that. So this will be for the week of February 27th through, what was that, March 5th? Yeah, through March 5th. Luckily I have my calendar in front of me. So that will be for that week. And then after that, what I've just decided finally today is that I'm going to be using this kit for my newest addiction. So this kit is an older format. It's the April mystery from last year. So her format is a little bit different now if you were to go check things out on her page, but I felt like this flowed really well from the Two Little Bees kit. So I like to have a flow of colors where things kind of match, and these are all kind of muted. Some of these colors are a little bit more muted too, so I feel like the vibe kind of goes. And then this to me kind of feels like a March kind of kit. It's like an early spring kind of feeling with some florals. These almost could be a little bit wintry, and in March we are still a little bit wintry. I do live in North Carolina, so it's not quite as wintry here, but I woke up to snow today. So, you know, it's March 12th. So, you know, I mean, I guess we could still have winter. My family has winter still in New York. So I feel like this is a good transition. So I am going to use this for the week of March 6th through the 12th. So the week that I'm ending right now, today is the 12th when I'm filming this. So that will be what I'm using for that one to kind of finish back planning. I haven't pulled anything else for this yet, but I feel like some of the same things that I pulled for Two Little Bees might work in this. So I'll kind of play that by ear as far as what all's going to work and which tombos and things I'll pull in, but I think they'll probably be pretty similar. And then for this coming up week, so the week of March 13th through the 19th, this kit is what I will be using. I don't have a St. Patty's Day kit this year, so I feel like this kit is really good. The actual kit itself that I'll be using, let me see if I can grab that. Okay, so this is the kit that I will be using in my memory planner, that I got these to go in my functional and health trackers so that they match. So this is the whole kit, just so you can kind of see that. And then actually while I'm doing that, let me show you that my newest addiction one. I know I moved on, but this is the kit that matches my newest addiction journaling. Let's pull that back out. Yeah, that's the one that matches this. So these will kind of flow from one week to the next. So my newest addiction, again, is going to be the week of the 6th through the 12th. And then this CD stickers will be the week of the 13th through the 19th. So the week we're coming into. So I'm going to be trying to get back through back planning these past 2 weeks. And then with the Two Little Bees, my newest addiction, and then getting this week ready to go. So that way this week I can actually write in the planner and not have to write on sticky notes and try to go do it after the fact. So I am going to go ahead and start actually planning with these now that we've gone through all of these kind of briefly as far as what my thought process is, what I'm going to be doing here, what you'll be seeing. I will most likely put some music over some of what I'm doing. I'll probably talk through some of it, but sometimes it's like hard for me to focus and do it while I'm like talking through it. Like I have a hard time doing both of those things for some reason. So I will probably speed it up and put some music through some of it while I'm going. But yeah, we'll just see how this works out because I'm doing 3 weeks and I don't typically do 3 in 1. So we'll see how much I can get through in one video and hopefully not make it super long for you guys. All right, so I think what I'm going to do first here, this is kind of backwards, but I ran out of time when I started this video. This is kind of like day 2. I still need to catch up on these weeks, but I really want to get this week laid down so that way I can start entering in here. It just makes me feel so much more like put together for the week, and like my brain works better when I have both of these like ready to go. So what I'm going to do tonight, since I'm a little bit short on time, is start I pulled all these out from my CD stickers. So I've got all these things that'll match really, really well. I'm going to just start laying down this spread here, and then I will go backwards and do the other ones. I realize as I'm saying this that I totally could have just edited my video different. But you know what? This is real life, and this is how I'm actually planning. So we're going to leave it in this order so you can see what I actually did instead of, you know, faking it and just rearranging my edited video. So I'm going to jump into this one and see how far we can get with this spread in my health tracker. And then depending on time tonight, I may start this one. Otherwise, this might be a tomorrow project and I can at least get my health tracker down because this has so much that I have to track that it's really helpful to just write it in every day versus doing all of this craziness on sticky notes. It's really crazy. Okay, well, let's jump in. Okay, so what I need to figure out first is which of these pink colors I want to use with these florals. I've got this pink here, which I think is 761 from Tombow, and then this is 800. This one is lighter. I don't know. Which one do we like better? Which one do we like better? I think I like this one a little bit better. So let's go with 800. And it's been longer since I used that, although I don't know which one I'm using for these other two. I may end up using this one for the two little bees, which would be this week. And then this one will probably be, I don't even know, maybe more of a tan because of my newest addictions tanner. So I think we'll do 800 for this one. I feel like that's a good match for these florals. Right, I mean, this darker one could work because of the darker spots and it kind of makes that pop a little bit, right? I could do a combination. All right, let's start with the light though. We're gonna do the 800, we're just gonna do it. I'm feeling the light one. So let's highlight first. I like to highlight first so I give it time to dry, and then that way when I go to write over it, I'm not accidentally like dinging my paper up. So we are gonna do, it's been so long, I've got to double check and see where I usually do this. So this column and this column. Let's just put this here. See, it's so light that I have to like go over it a couple times. And that's where I worry that I'm gonna mess up the paper. All right, so while I'm highlighting, tell me about your week. How is your week going? Today is Monday. Monday, March 13th. I feel like this Monday after daylight savings time kind of felt like a full moon Monday. Tell me how your daylight savings went. Do you have children? I feel like people with young children suffer more from daylight savings time. I don't even have that excuse anymore. I just seriously, I really struggled on daylight savings like yesterday. I was just like no good for anything. And I feel like the day went way too fast and it was really stressful. So, and it didn't need to be stressful. I was stressing myself out because I wasn't actually like productive. I was super productive Saturday. So I really need to just give myself a break. It was fine. I also impromptu decided that I was quitting sugar starting Friday. I just woke up and was like, I'm done with sugar. Let me know if you've ever quit sugar before. It's rough. So I decided I was going to quit sugar. Do I want to highlight up top? I think I do. So I decided that on Friday after binging on cashew milk ice cream the night before, and my body just does not do well with sugar. Like I am in a ton of pain from it, and I know that it's not helping my inflammation and my health goals, and I've been just resisting getting off of sugar because I love sugar and it's really bad. It's literally like a drug. So I decided to get off of sugar, and I didn't think about the fact that day 3, which is generally the worst day, was going to be my, was going to be on daylight savings. So that really sucked. I'm not gonna pull any punches about that. That was really awful. So, yeah, not a fan. If you're gonna quit sugar, don't do it when daylight savings is coming because it's just not pleasant. So, yeah, and then I realized there's this cute little ice cream place here. It's there's a couple locations of it, but it's like a small, like locally owned place, and it's called Andia's. And if you're in North Carolina at all, you might know, but it's so good. And I can only have certain, so they always have a vegan flavor of the month, and I can have vegan ice cream. And so I was really excited, you know, like when I first saw it before I decided to quit sugar impromptu, I was really excited about the Sorry, I can't think and plan at the same time, you guys. I was really excited about the vegan flavor this month. It's caramel coconut chip. And I was like, oh my God, that's everything that I love. And their ice cream is so good. It's all handmade and it's really, really good. And yeah, I saw when I was cleaning up my email tonight, the email about it. And I was like, oh no, that's right. Can't have that. So no ice cream for me. But literally, like, my teeth hurt after eating that ice cream the other night. My teeth aren't sensitive like that and they don't generally hurt. But man, let me tell you, I was a hurting puppy the other night for like a whole day with my teeth. And that's like never happened. So it definitely was needed for me to get off of sugar. So it's a good decision. I just, you know, miss sugar a little bit. So yesterday was rough because of all of that. I don't know what I want to do down here. I kind of want to put one of these, but I feel like I just did that. But that was a few spreads ago, right? See, this is why it's like hard for me to go out of order, because I want to like stay different. But like, what if I wanted to do that on one of these, right? Like, how big is this even going to be? This will take up like the whole thing, which is kind of fine because I want to leave a lot of this big deco. Like, this would be so cute on here, but I want to leave this for my like daily planner because that's a bigger planner and I'm going to need more. Whereas like some of the smaller deco would be perfect in here. So I just need to figure out how I want to do this. Okay. Let me think through this and then I'll come back and talk some more because my brain can't do both. So I'm going to think about this, do this part and fast forward, and then I'll put some music on or something fun, and then I'll come back for more. All right, so I'm trying something new here. I just whited out the dates or the days of the week. These are like nice and tiny, and I feel like this could be kind of fun. So I don't know, we're gonna try something new with this and see how I feel about it. I wish the whiteout was like a little bit closer to the page color, but it's actually not terrible because this paper is not as yellow as what I understand like actual Hobonichis and stuff are. That's one of the draws of this paper, I believe, for most people. At least for me, I didn't want yellowy paper. So this was perfect. So it actually isn't terrible. It's just like the whiteout thing is so, like, this is so fat compared to the tiny little space that I got here. So, all right. So I guess I'll talk through a little bit of what I did so far. I'm almost done laying down all my deco, and then I'm going to fill in a little bit for today because today is the 13th. I might actually, before I fill it in, get some pictures of it so that I can share it. Sometimes I don't necessarily want like all of this stuff just like on display on my Instagram page when I fill out all my information. I'm a very open person and I believe in being transparent. But sometimes I'm like, does the whole world need to see my weight right on my Instagram page? You know, do we need to do that? But I don't know. Maybe if more of us did that, then like there wouldn't be as much like shame and stuff that we feel sometimes, you know? I think that it's really easy to, oh crap, but I can't put that up there now. Oh, I should have put these down first. Shoot. I'm going to put this underneath here. Yeah, I feel like if more people were just real, then there wouldn't be so many like mental health issues and people feeling like less than because all you see is somebody's image of what they want you to see of who they are or what they, you know, want to be on the internet, because we all have crap. We all are not great at things, right? Like we all have things and we all have struggles. And I think that we don't do a very good job of being real. I can't remember if it was this video or another video where I talked about my it's not this video, but if it was like a health tracker video, I think it was, where I was talking about being authentic and that being my word of the year, that I really want to be like I am an authentic person. If you know me, you know I'm genuine. You know, I don't like pull punches. I'm not like, oh yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not one way to people's faces and then another way behind closed doors, I guess maybe is the best way of putting that. At least that's always my goal. Like I never want to be that person. So being authentic is super important to me, to be authentic and to be like a real person. What in the world? I have a hair stuck in here. Seriously? This would happen to me. Okay, cool. We'll get that out in a minute. But for me, being authentic isn't just about like being, you know, authentic in the sense of the way that the world views it, I guess. It's, to me, being authentic is like, who has Christ made me to be? And am I being and living authentic to what I'm called to be in this life? And so, yeah, to me, a lot of that is like, you know, my story and who I am is, do I want this here? Will I be going to bed that early on a Saturday or Sunday? Probably not. Let's put it there. Like I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, and maybe someday I'll share some of the different things on here. And I always share in hopes of being able to encourage others in their journey or their walk or whatever, because life is hard. And like I said before, we just don't talk enough about the hard things. And then you think you're the only one going through them, or that nobody understands. And I think that loneliness is one of the big tools of the enemy. I know that sounds super like Christianese to say something like that, but I just think it's a big issue, loneliness. And you can be lonely even though you're around a bunch of people. And so if you're lonely, you just feel down and defeated. And I've been there in my life where I can feel down and defeated. Sorry, I'm kicking things here or hitting it. With life and feeling like you're the only one who's ever gone through something and this is the worst thing ever and nobody could possibly understand my plight. And then that just leaves you in such a negative place. And if by sharing my story and things that have happened to me in my life can help even one person feel less lonely and less, I can't do this, then it's worth it. It's worth it to be authentic and share. I believe that there's power in that, and there's power in setting aside shame and not letting that, like bringing things into the light and not letting it take power over you any longer. So yeah, I'm hoping with my channel here that I'll be able to share a little bit more of those kind of things with you guys and just get real about things. Let's see. This is what time I get up. Yeah, I definitely was up by 6 something, so I could put this flower here, and I will be tomorrow too. So we're gonna do this, I think. Do I like that? Do we love that? Do we not love that? Should it go the other way? Should it go that way? Maybe. I love it the other way. We're gonna put it that way. Hopefully I don't regret it. It's pretty, right? I just wish there was more like wispy things on here that I could put up there? Like I could put this one up Thursday. I'm trying to make sure I like leave room for my things that I will need to put on here. Maybe this could come up out of here. This is Sunday. I will definitely not be up at 6 a.m. Sunday. So I'm thinking, totally switching gears here, but I am thinking about Monday, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this will work. I'm thinking about switching up how I'm doing some of these. So I have a very sweet new follower. I'm gonna have to remember her name now. Was it Tara Nicole? She had tagged me and she found my Instagram through my YouTube, and she was so sweet. And she took some inspiration from what I've been doing, and she shared it on her page. I should have screenshotted it. I'm sure if I message her, she would show me. But it's so good. And I was like, ooh, I might want to change up some of what I'm doing to match what she just did, because it was so good. So if you're watching, thank you so much. And I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I need to go back and look at my messages, because I'm really bad sometimes with remembering things at the end of a long, crazy day. It was a little bit of an emotionally draining day for me at work. So I don't know if any of my work people actually like watch my channel or follow things, so I'm not going to go into my work drama, but sometimes I just feel like I'm in management, and I feel like sometimes in management, like it's really easy for people to not understand you and to not understand the things that you're dealing with, because I don't share with everybody all the struggles and all the things. Like, I didn't tell them that I sat in my office and cried on Thursday because I had a rough day. Like, nobody knows that, you know. They just, you know, don't understand sometimes. And so there were some comments made and things that really just hurt my feelings, and were completely uncalled for and inappropriate. So that's a whole nother thing that I got to deal with. But yeah, it was just kind of rough. It was just kind of rough. So coming off of that a little bit today, I guess, and just needed some time in my planners to play with stickers and decompress, I guess. Decompress. Management is hard, y'all. Some days I wonder why I'm still in management. Am I overdoing it with this? Like, seriously, should I put something else there? Maybe I should put something else there. I feel like that's like too much. Like I'm going over the edge. Maybe I should put this one. I really love this. I wish I had more of this stuff here, because I'm going to want that probably in my day-to-day stuff. So I don't really want to put that there. What do I want to put here? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so me and my rambling. Forgive me. I'll get better at this as I go, I'm sure. But for now, I'm not the greatest at planning while talking. So forgive me, please. What do I want to put in here? I could put one of these cute stamps. Like, I feel like there's just so much floral. Like, I wish there was more deco. But, like, I can't. There's not even that much deco on that. So I'm already going to be struggling there. So I feel like that's, I don't know, it's all just floral. Once I pulled like one of these in, I could do that. Just like a little notebook page looking thing. Let's do that. Okay. Don't love it. If it was a different color, I would love it, but it's not a different color. So I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it. This one. I mean, that one's kind of interesting, but I feel like that might be too big. Do we feel like that's too big? Let's try it. Okay, one thing I will say, these Sadie stickers, transparent matte, have been a lot more repositionable than some other stickers I worked with, I feel like. Oh God, what if I hate it when I set it down? I feel like that's going to be too much. It's going to be too much. Just don't do it. I wish I could put more in here, but I feel like I always run out of room for my food. So I don't necessarily, was this where I pulled this from? No. I don't necessarily want to like add stuff to that section. Maybe just like these small little things. This might actually be good in here, because I feel like I could put one of these in a little bit and kind of take up just like the tiniest bit of space, right? That works. This guy is like non-existent, like you can't even really see it, but I'll try it. I will give it a shot. But where, Cassie? Where are you gonna put it? Here? Doesn't necessarily make sense there. Why not? Let's just do it. Stickers are made to be used. Just use the darn stickers and stop overthinking. Okay. What about this guy? I'm gonna put you here. Sure. All right, that adds a little bit of color, right? I still feel like there should be something else there, but I know once I start filling things, then I won't have room. Now the question is this too much? Am I doing too much? Is there really too much floral? Like, is that a thing? How about here? Here works. Then it kind of balances that out, right? I could put another thing here and have like 2. That's an idea because I can put my weight over to the side. Let's do that. I wish I would have like had one that I cut in half and done that with, but I did not think about that ahead of time. So here we are. This guy. Should I do this one with more pink? I think so. Let's go with this guy. It's got like a nice delineation right there. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta do it. All right. And of course I would do that, wouldn't I? Mess up the one part of it that's like the most delicate. Oh, I wish I would have picked something that was like half and half. Wonder if I should have like done, wonder if this will come up without destroying it. Oop. See, look how good these come up. Good job, Alicia, with your transparent mat. Comes up really nice. Quite happy with that. Okay, let's see. Because this is the other half of this. So does this look better? Oh, get down here a little bit more. You're kind of tall. Yeah, that looks better because it's like together, right? All right, I'm feeling that. I kind of wish I would have thought about like doing this over here. I could put it over the words, but I wish I would have thought about doing that and then writing my words after. I don't really love it being underneath there though. If I'm being honest, will it fit like this? Let's see. Can I fit that? Sure can. All right, I think that's good. Let's stop before I overdo it, right? I feel like I could overdo it really easy with that. Yay, that came out really pretty. So, all right, this is where I will track my sleep. My water, let's write in what I have for today. Let's do that, and then we will call it quits for this part of the video. Supplements. I did take my tinctures this morning, and I did take my liver and vitamin D. Haven't taken anything yet tonight, so we will see. I had 72 ounces of water today. I guess I should put little things here, right? Sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. They're quite loud. I have an extra child per usual. That's fine. I think when I weighed in this morning, sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna remember, and then I can't totally remember. I think it was at 138.6. My weight's been fluctuating within the same things, and I'm so annoyed, but I'm also 40 and hormones are an issue, and I am still trying to figure out my health stuff. So I did not do any workout today, so I'm just gonna draw a line today. Sleep, I'm gonna have to look in my app to see exactly, well, this is gonna be Monday night sleep, so last night's sleep will go in there. Oh, I need to write my quote in. So I had written out a few quotes before. Which quote did I use last? A little progress each day adds up to big results. I think what I'm gonna use is this willpower one because I am kicking my sugar habit, so I think willpower is a good one to use for that. It's stuck on my desk. So let's see if I can write this without screwing it up. Okay, I feel like that's good, right? That's a good quote for kicking sugar and sticking with it. Willpower. Also, I've been really trying to make a focus of getting up in the morning and spending at least 15 minutes in a devotional and prayer. And so I did that this morning, and I was pretty proud of myself because I really struggle in the mornings. It's just really hard for me to get up with all my issues, my health issues. And so, and it was dark out, and then Monday after daylight savings time. And I was like, you know what? We're still going to get up. We're going to do this today. So I did. I got up and I did it. So I was really happy about that. That's like progress for me. So I was really happy. So I feel like that's another willpower thing too. Like it's just discipline and willpower, and something I've been lacking, I feel like, for a while in my life. I've just gotten away from being as disciplined as I once was in a lot of different areas. Not working out in forever is definitely part of that, where I have not, I feel like when I do that, I'm a little bit more diligent with other things, you know, like it helps me to be diligent, and I haven't been doing that. So I know that that's part of my issue. I am going to put some florals in here, you guys. I'm going to do it because I just want a little bit of something, right? Like I just feel like a little something is fun. I'll make it fit, because I can make these ones like really tiny. And then it just adds like a smidge of floral in the different things here. Okay, there is one more I was gonna say. All right, normally this is where I'd be like concluding my video, but this is gonna be a little bit longer one because I'm gonna have all of them in one video, so forgive me if this is super lengthy. I'm gonna put this one here too, even though got a lot going on in this box, but I want a little something. Yay, that's so pretty. I'm really happy with how that came out. Let me know what you think about these. I really love that, actually. And they look so pretty. Like, this is what I normally have, is just like the regular. But how pretty is that? I may need to see. I wonder if Alicia sells these Sadie stickers, like just these like tiny scripts like this. I'm gonna have to go look. And if not, it's a great suggestion. So I'm gonna have to message her. Can you please do this? All right, so I'm gonna bring this up a little closer so you can see it, because I know I'm kind of far away. There's my quote. All of the stickers in here are Sadie stickers from the journaling kit and floral sheets. And then I did pull in some Simply Gilded washi. All right, so that is the current week of the 13th through the 19th. All right, guys, I am back. It's been a few days. I have kind of filled in some of this part of my planner. I've taken some time in my yearly planner to get like my daily functional stickers in there. I'm not completely caught up, but I will share that shortly. But I still have 2 weeks in here that I need to go through and back plan. So I'm going to jump in and do those. I did kind of forget to leave a lot of the kit for the April mystery of Sadie stickers. I got through all of my yearly one and then realized, oh my gosh, I didn't save much. I have just a little bit left for this kit. And I think because I typically will do my health tracker first, I just started using all the things and I got carried away. And then I realized that, oops, I kind of didn't save a whole lot for this. So yeah, I literally have like one sticker left on this page. I've got some trims in this. And where is it? I think I have I've got some florals. So I do have these. I only have one of these for the actual kit though, so I really don't want to use too many of these. And then I thought maybe I might bring in some of the books or something. I don't know. I feel like that vibe kind of goes, even though it's a little bit different. But I am kind of disappointed in myself that I forgot to save a whole lot. So we're going to see what we can do for that week. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And then I do have the 2 Little Bees Evergreen Forest that will be going in this week. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some things down. I will probably end up speeding up a lot of that as I go, just because I'm going to have to really think through how I'm doing this, and that's hard to do while I'm talking. So I'm sure I'll cut in and out with music and, you know, sped up video, but bear with me. I am going to have to really figure some things out for this. I also realized for my 2 Little Bees one that I didn't order any of the florals in transparent. So I have this and a few other things for the Evergreen Forest, but I didn't get any florals. So I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered that, but like these florals that were part of the kit that I have in premium matte for the kit, these here, I forgot to order in transparent matte. I am shocked at myself. So making this way harder than it needs to be, but I do have a decent amount for the 2 Little Bees ones. I don't think this one's going to be nearly as challenging as my newest addiction, where I have barely anything left to work with. So well, let's get some creative juices flowing and see if I can figure this out. Okay, I am gonna just interject here and say that I am super mad at myself, super disappointed because I did the gray because I felt like the gray would match, but then I tried to put the purple over it. And now I've jacked up this one and made that look awful. And this looks so bad. And if I would have thought about it sooner, I could have just cut these and put these in here and written over those. And that would have looked so much better. But I wasn't thinking. I also could have looked for washi. There's a lot of things I could have done, but it's late at night and I wasn't thinking, and now I'm super annoyed with myself. I do wonder if I have some washi I could use to cover that up. Maybe that's something I could do. So I'm gonna look at that and see if that's an option, because this is highly disappointing at this point. Like, I'm so disappointed. So let's see if I can maybe find something else before I jack this up anymore. This is kind of right from the green. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try this and see if this will work. So you guys are getting to see the reality of my mistakes. Oh, this might work, you guys. This might work. Let's see. I don't want to see any of this hideous color that I put on here. I'm still mad that it like screwed up my other side, but at least if I could cover this up, it won't seem quite as bad. You can still kind of see it underneath it, I guess, but like, it's not terrible, and I feel like that green will match this green. And the kit is gold, so this will kind of go with it. All right, is this perforated? I feel like it is. Okay, I think we're gonna leave this week here. I'm super not happy with it. I like the washi better, but like I can't really write everything, and I'm super bummed that now I have dark lines here. It was just a bad idea all around. But I guess it's not terrible. It's a past week, so I won't have to look at it a ton when I'm done. I will look at this one every time with like disdain for what I did, but it's just stickers, so I will have to let it go. But this is the week of March 6th through the 12th, and I'm gonna hurry up and get the heck out of this one because that is depressing. And we're gonna move into the Tula Bees one, which hopefully will work much better and smoother, and I won't jack any of that up. Okay, I just put my quotes in. I had to go look them up on my Pinterest, so sorry I didn't actually remember to put those down while I was filming, but I just put that one in there, and then this one in here. I'm really so not happy with that spread. Ugh. We're just gonna let it be. Okay, it is what it is. I kind of want to add another bird. I think that's the only one I have left. Yeah, it is. These ones here. I was thinking of adding a bird up here, but like that bird, the flow of it isn't really going the way that I want it to go. I guess we just put it up here. Okay, so I am gonna zoom you in a little bit here, and then I'm gonna show you my spreads, and I'm gonna show you my daily, yearly spread things too. So let's jump into those. Okay, so I decided I'm going to switch these out. I have this other washi. I don't know if the color's showing up super great here. It's dark out and my lights are probably not doing this justice, but this is actually a little bit closer in color. I feel like it covers it up better and it lines up better. So I'm just going to take these off and switch them out. You can see again how hideous this is. Please don't rip the paper. I don't think I have ever jacked up a spread, like memory or functional or any of that, nearly as bad as I have jacked up this one. Like, I'm pretty sure this takes the cake. Let me know about the worst time, the worst spread that you ever had, and one that you totally jacked up. Help me feel not so alone in my screw-ups, and tell me about a time where you totally just jacked up a spread. Please tell me you have one, where you just, like, couldn't get it straight, couldn't get it right, and just made a mess of it. Because I want to know that I'm not alone. Maybe I am alone. Maybe I am the only one who has totally jacked up a spread this bad. This washi is saving it though. Like, this washi is coming in super clutch right now because it looks so much better with this washi than it even did with the other one. Like, how pretty is that, right? I'm digging that. Okay, that's making me not feel quite as bad about this spread. I'm glad that I like actually looked at the other ones that I had. I like took out all of these different washies and was like, one of these has to match and look the right, like look like the right color. These are slightly different. Well, actually this one might have even been a little bit closer to the right green, but this one kind of matches the flowers and I'm not peeling up more. So this is what we're gonna go with. And we're gonna hope that we can get this up without completely ruining the page. And then I will jump into showing you all the spreads and we can end this video because I feel like this video is probably really long. Okay, last one. See, I even like colored out of the lines. Who am I? What happened? I think it's because this was like, well, it wasn't the last spread I did, but I did a lot of spreads today. And it's been a very, very draining week. Very emotionally draining week, like probably one of the most emotionally draining weeks I've had in quite a while. Not really for like personal reasons or anything, like nothing is wrong in my life, nothing is bad, just heavy with like stuff from work and that's not really in there good. Other stuff with family, friends and things like that that are kind of heavy. So yeah, I just felt super drained and planning was giving me some life back until I got to this one. But maybe I just overdid it. Maybe I overdid it and did too much in one day and my brain just stopped working. I think I was just rushing. I was trying to like hurry up and get through it because I wanted to finish it. I have to leave to go to Charlotte in the morning with my husband for his baseball tournament. And at one point he thought he was pitching at the 9 a.m. game, which would have meant we had to leave at 5 a.m. I'm not a morning person, y'all, so that would have been really bad. Luckily, he did not have to. Okay, that's so much better, right? So much better. Okay, so let's jump in to the spreads. Okay, I'm going to bring my other one out here and get this stuff out of the way. Okay, so this is the week of February 27th through March 5th. I'm just going to flip through each of these and kind of show you, well, this is just 2 pages. And I'm going to flip through here and just show you, these ones I do off camera because it's just, it takes a lot of my brain and it would just be a lot to like just speed up and put music on, and I feel like that'd be kind of silly. So I just did these ones off camera, and then I came back and did these. So this is my health tracker for that week. I just used this simple little quote: discipline, dedication, determination. Used a bunch of the deco because, again, I forgot to buy florals. Made a couple little like cabin scenes there. And then I just put like a little bit of the florals that I did have in here. And then this is the matching weekly spread. I put the quote in: if you are not obsessed with your life, change it. And this washi I actually cut in half, like lengthwise, so that I can make it nice and skinny. And I really like how that came out. Again, didn't really have florals. I had a bug get stuck in my book. When I flipped the page, one of these stupid little bugs got in here. So I had to use this sticker here and this one here to cover up where the bug got stuck and smushed in my planner. I don't know. That's just so annoying. But anyway, I don't really love how like the girl is so much bigger than the cabin, but maybe it's just like she's in the foreground, she's walking to the background. That's what I'm trying to look at it as. This is where I will write in, like I'll write this week up here, and I will write in all of like the to-dos that I had for that week that are all on a million stickies in front of me. This will be my to-dos for Monday, and then I just used the Monday from the actual journaling kit. And then this is also Simply Gilded washi. I cut this in half as well because it was this size. So I cut it in half just to kind of line the top, mainly because I ended up putting this down kind of crooked and it wouldn't come back up well. But I kind of like how that ties in really well with that washi anyway. And then this is Tuesday and Wednesday. Put a little bit of that lace washi up here and here. I like kind of like doing things kitty corner and making it semi-symmetrical. I tucked like a tiny little scrap piece of washi in here. I thought that was so cute. Along with that, you can see stuff from the other side. And then this is Tuesday with a little cabin. These are from my newest addiction. From her, these pages here, that she has all these trims. I've used quite a few on this one. And then this is Thursday and Friday. This is probably one of my least favorite ones, which is sad because I was really excited about this washi on the bottom, but I didn't really love like how it's exactly the same almost on each side, and this up here is kind of plain, but I don't hate it. It just isn't my favorite page of the spread by any means, and I really thought that the one with the trees would be. And then this is Saturday and Sunday, so the end of this week. These are my newest addiction again. All of the deco is from the Sadie, or not Sadie stickers, oh my gosh, Tulo Peas Evergreen Forest kit. So all of that is from there. And then the washi is Simply Gilded, all three of those washis. I love this little fire and how it matches the green. So cute. I really love how that came out. And then we would be getting into the next week. So let's flip to the next week in here. So the next week, this is the week I was just showing you that I'm not super thrilled with how it came out, but that washi just kind of made everything better for me. So I really love that. So this one, the quote I chose is, "You don't need to be extreme, just consistent." Sometimes I struggle with like extremes and like all or nothing perfectionism mentality. So that's a good quote for me. I didn't really have any deco left, so I just put some florals over this lace. This lace is from my newest addiction. Washi is Simply Gilded. And this kit is actually my newest addiction as well. The lace is not part of the kit. That was just an add-on that I had bought, but the rest of the things in here are from the journaling kit and the floral add-ons. And then I have to figure out what I'm doing with my monthly in this one. And then this is the week that matches in my yearly planner. So this one, I put the quote in, "Your worth is not measured by your productivity." I struggle with feeling like if I can't get all the things done that I wasn't worth anything that day or whatever. So that's a really good quote for me to flip through and see and remember. So I actually used the date covers from the kit on this. Usually I write things in, but I really kind of thought it would add something. So this one, I just put the "this week" up top with one of the little corners. And these are all from the kits. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole spread here. I just love this little floral here, and then I used another one of the lace add-ons, added some florals, and then this is Tuesday and Wednesday. This is my favorite like 2-page spread in here. I love that this says "BRB going for a walk," and the girl down here, if you can kind of see that, it's hard to see, she's going for a walk in the woods. I added some floral on top and on bottom of the Polaroid, and just cut some of the little like washi strip extras that I had and put that up on top here and did another layer underneath it. These are, I believe, from Sadie Stickers. I think I pulled these both from Sadie Stickers, from some of her basics collection. So on these sections here where I just put the date, this is where I write in, let me find one in here, like where I write in what happened for the day. And then it'll look kind of like this with the to-dos in the to-do section. So I will go back through. I have everything on stickies and I want it to be filled out. So I will go through and fill that out for all of these. And I do actually really love this one too. So this would be Thursday and Friday. I put the little quote box in here that says, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished," from Lao Tzu. I love that. It's one of the things I really love about this kit. And then I believe this is another Sadie Stickers little piece here that I added in. And then this just layered a little stamp thing, layered some more pieces from the kit. This is from Letters to Apollo, little lace trim here. That was part of her advent. I would really love it if she brought a whole sheet of these to the shop because I would buy them. This, I just layered some more things. This is another Sadie Stickers underneath there. And then my Newest Addiction lace. And then this one is really pretty too. I really do like how this came out in here. I did layer some florals underneath the torn paper strip. I'm not sure I love it because it's transparent and it looks kind of weird maybe, but I don't know. I don't hate it. It's not bad. And I did the same thing down here with this one. So that is Saturday and Sunday. So that's all of those. And I don't think I've shown you yet these ones. So this one was the first one that I planned. So everything kind of feels out of order in this video, but this was the first one that I planned here on this video. This is the Sadie Stickers Steps kit. Well, the extras that match in the journaling kit and all that. That's this current week that we're in. And these are the daily pages. I love how this came out. So I whited out underneath and I was actually looking for days for in here, like I did here. And I found these and they're so tiny and perfect, which is funny because I'm pretty sure earlier on when I was doing this, I was talking about how I wish that Alicia would bring something like this to the shop. And these are so similar. They're foiled, but I'm sure I could buy these in black and white. So I'm going to have to go look for those next time I go shopping at Sadie Stickers. But I really love that little pop of foil and how like beautiful that came out. Really, really love it. My quote for this one was, "Follow your plan and not your mood." That's definitely something I need to see all the time. I put the little piece from the kit up here that says "This week." I added some Simply Gilded washi. I think this washi is so fun. It's kind of like a checker pattern. And I just thought it'd be fun with this kit because this kit feels very like clean and fresh and I felt like it matched really well. I started to write home, but I haven't finished filling this in for like what I usually break it up by like home, planner, and to-dos. And then more from the kit up here. This is my Newest Addiction, Simply Gilded washi. And then same down here. This was one big floral piece and I just cut it in two to make it fit there. This was one big one I cut in two, and these are some trims that I just put on either side. And then I love how this came out like over the stamp with that. Ugh, I just love it. And this girl, so pretty. Those are all from the kit. This is my Newest Addiction lace. This, yeah, that's Sadie Stickers from the kit. And this one I think was on my Newest Addiction. Yeah, this is my Newest Addiction. I'm really sad that I have all these little black dots. It's because I had these sticky notes in here, I think, and I probably shut it before it was like dry. I layered this piece here with like the words underneath this, and I absolutely love how that came out. This is my Thursdays where my to-dos will go, and then Friday. Just love it. And I didn't on this one put like the date or the day of the week where I'm going to write like my journaling stuff. I just did it with the to-dos, and we're going to just do that because it's a little bit different. And then this one, this is Saturday and Sunday, so the end of this week. This is my favorite thing that I did layering in all of my spreads. This is it. I layered this, I think this one, let's see, was this Paper Trail Plans? No, this was Sadie Stickers from her Basics collection. Put this over it and then put this over that, and I am obsessed with how that came out. This is my Newest Addiction. This is just one of the big florals from Sadie Stickers, and these are also my Newest Addiction. So kind of a theme here. I absolutely love that she has all of these like colored ones that you can match with things. I think it was genius and it's worked really well for me. So that is everything. These are all of the spreads that I completed. I'm super happy that they're all done in one day. I'm hoping I can get this video edited while we drive to Charlotte tomorrow. Hopefully my husband will drive there. I'll probably have to drive home because I'm sure he'll be tired from pitching. But I will hopefully get to do some editing and get this video posted while we drive tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this spread, watching along while I got frustrated with what I did here on this one. But you know what? I think we salvaged it. Other than the fact that it kind of jacked these ones up, I think we've salvaged this one a little bit. So, and then we'll just leave off there. And yeah, thank you guys again. I hope this wasn't too crazy and haphazard for your liking. But drop me a comment below. Let me know which spread you love in here. If you would have done something different to fix this, let me know if you know. I know I have Tombow highlighters. I don't have all of the colors, and clearly I need to buy more because that's what led to this disaster. But if you use one of these, let me know what kind of highlighters you use. I also have like the Sharpie, what are these, S-Note ones, I think. Yeah, but these can be a little bit too dark sometimes. So let me know if you know which, like if you have good highlighters that are kind of like Tombow but maybe a little bit different, or maybe like a different color range. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I've done a lot of that in this video. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.